Hello everyone, it's Pat with our Oracle card reading and message for the 15th of January 2014. So we're right in the middle of the month. And for today's reading, I'm going to be using the newest deck by Doreen Virtue, the Archangel Power Tarot cards. So this is a really interesting deck of tarot that was created by Doreen and Riley Valentine. It's overseen really by the archangels. And each suit of the minor arcana has sort of been renamed with an archangel, with like I want to say like an overseeing archangel. And the difference with this deck, as I understand it, is that not only does it give you, messages, clear messages about what's coming up, but also because it's infused with the energy of the archangels, you also get the courage and the motivation you need to move forward, to take the action that is necessary. So with this in mind, and I may also call on the Goddess Guidance deck by Doreen Virtue, we'll see what's going on for this particular Wednesday. So, what do they wish us to know? Beloved angels, archangels, overseers of this deck, what do you wish the YouTube community to know for today? Okay, so nothing's jumping out, so I'll just see what comes up. Okay, so there's some real exciting cards in here that have come up. And let me get going on what they are. So first we have the Emperor with Archangel Uriel. And this is a major arcana card. It's number 4. And it says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. So something's in the works today. And the major arcana, as I understand, have to do with, it can be major life events. It can represent transitions in life, or, there's a lot of change and movement going on in this beginning of 2014. I know there is in my chart, but I think in general, especially because this month we had this, super new moon. There's a full moon going on right now. We have another new moon at the end of this month. And there's just some real powerful, at least astrologically speaking, catalysts for change. And which, hey, couldn't we use a little boost of power? So with this card, the Emperor, it's taking charge of a situation and ambitious plans. So, it's about making your plans, creating your list of steps to move forward. And, I know we often talk about on this, at least I have often talked about on this channel, like when you're manifesting, you don't have to always worry about the how. And I stand by that. That is true. But sometimes the how comes to you through, ideas, inspirations, like, oh, I really need to go do this, or go to this place, or call on this person. It's kind of like, once you start dreaming about it, there's a plan of action that naturally starts to form, and you start to get ideas, or even like a stream of actions to take, that, okay, first I need to do this, now I need to do this, now, and it just starts, but that's part of how the angels sometimes answer the how. So I feel like that what this card is showing us today is that it says taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Means you've decided that something's going to change, you're going to move forward in a certain direction, and you're making the plans. They're coming into place. Maybe you're getting ideas about how it could be done. It may not work out exactly that way, but as you fall through on those ideas, the whole thing will evolve in a way that works out, ideally best, for you and everyone, okay? And it says stability and efficiency. So it's you know, it really does affect or has to do with both of those things. So, you know, some people this month may be moving, and it may have to do with that. Not just moving like a physical residence, but moving to a new job or a career or office. You know, and it has to do with those things, being efficient, following through, you know, making your list of things you need to look into, you know, and I feel like whatever the new is that's coming in has to do with creating stability for yourself. So, you know, embrace it as that, but just know that it's, you know, I feel like with this card, things are starting to move forward. And they may move forward very quickly. Let me see what the card says, because this deck is new to me. It says, leadership can change everything. This card may mean that it's time for you to be a leader to those around you. Okay, so that appeals to the taking charge of the situation. Or it might indicate that you would greatly benefit from the counsel of a skilled mentor who can give you invaluable advice. Uriel can provide you with brilliant new ideas on how to best to be a success. And Uriel is an intellectual angel who does give us ideas and inspirations. So it says creativity is a wonderful thing, but without logic, it can be chaos. So what you need right now is a little organization and order. And I always remember, I loved reading the teachings of Yogananda, who was a Hindu yogi, and he'd always say, one of the things he was known for saying is, be practical in your idealism. So I do feel like that this card speaks to that today. It says a few guidelines or rules will help bring your dreams to life in the most efficient and elegant way possible. This is not meant to limit you, but to help you feel empowered and in control of the direction your plans are taking. So it speaks to having a little bit of discipline in your activities, and that's part of maybe one of the ideas that comes to mind. You're like, maybe you'll be like, oh, if I save this much each week, or put aside this much money each week, I'll get to this goal. Or if I, you know, eliminate these things from my diet, I could lose an extra pound this week. So it's about being organized, efficient, disciplined, etc., to move forward with your plans. The 5 of Gabriel also came out with it, and this is a suit in this particular card deck. It says, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So, and the woman in this picture has like a table that has a puzzle on it in front of her, as though she's, you know, trying to figure out, you know, how to put the big picture together, which is often what we're doing when we're manifesting. There's a lot of pieces sometimes that need to come together to be resolved. So, and what's important in this is withdraw from the drama of others. Don't get caught up in other people's fears, you know, about whether something's the right move for you. Trust your own intuition about it. And ask the angels' help for resolving difficulties. Raguel is an excellent angel. And Gabriel is also a very motivating angel when it comes to, well, needing energy and motivation. So don't be dismayed if something looks a little challenging. Know that it can work out okay for you. All right? And the last card that showed up was Jophiel, the star. And this is a real beautiful card. It's the number 17 major arcana. It says, a dream come true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So although there's a challenge presented here in the middle of these, you know, Uriel's saying get organized into action. You know, this one is sort of representing the challenge, you know, loose ends that need to be figured out. And Jophiel's letting you know that the outcome works out beautifully. Okay? And it brings about the end of a difficult situation, like the end of a struggle, the end of something you've been frustrated with for a while, okay? And things moving forward in a positive direction. And this is a beautiful depiction of Jophiel in that she has that pretty pink fuchsia dress, which is her color, and, you know, the star in the background. And she's pouring out water out of the pitchers in her hands. Let me see if there's any other additional message to this. Ooh, 17. She's number 17. Now's the time to have great faith and hope. The star shines in the heavens as inspiration and as an affirmative sign to you that your plans can be viewed with enthusiasm and confidence. If you've been experiencing challenges, as was indicated by that 5 of Gabriel, you can rest assured that your difficulties will quickly fade into the past. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a star you can make a wish upon. So this has very much to do with success, with believing in yourself, as the card indicated, that your dreams can come true. And, she's an angel of beauty, so there is a great deal of, new beauty in terms of your surroundings, your environment, things in your life. It's, when we have beauty around us and we appreciate the beauty in flowers and things like that, it makes us stop, take a nice deep breath in appreciation of it. And so there's that element that she's bringing in here. And that often happens when we get, when our desire comes to fruition. It's like, So there's lots of action going on today. There's lots of, you can see what you're, what you've been manifesting, and it's just about to come about. It's just they're giving you the messages that you need to get moving forward on it, or for it to come to pass, okay? So anyways, I hope these messages resonate with you, and I hope you have a lovely Wednesday. So, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, everyone. Thanks so much for watching.